Hey YouTube, what's going on? Sample Sounds here, bringing you some NU battles. I had one of these battles not too long ago, and the other one, I don't know when it was, just like a couple days ago or something. But yeah, I figured I'd record them and do them both at the same time. My team is the same as from last NU video. It's the physically defensive Furfru, the assault vest Hariyama, especially offensive Singapore, support Zatu, attacking Marowak, and a Grand Bull. Looking at my first opponent's team, his name is Salt for Dwayne. He has a B-barrel, which is going to be annoying because simple and yeah. He also has a Durant, a Kling Klang, his own Zatu, a Swoobat, and a Miss Magius. The biggest threats on this team are that B-barrel, the Swoobat, and the Miss Magius. And yeah, let's go ahead and get on to the battle. I start off with Marowak as he starts off with B-barrel, and that's not a favorable matchup at all, so I go out into my poof to, you know, paralyze and take all the hits, but instead I actually roar him out. I didn't realize that I had done that, but now out comes the Kling Klang. I'm just gonna go for Cotton Guards. And basically, the Kling Klang can't do anything because its attacks are physical, and I'm not going to be taking anything from him because my ability, Fur Coat, I believe, it has physical attacks, and then I'm already +6 defense, so he's not going to be doing anything. And plus, I paralyze him, so that's great. This is a slow portion of this battle where basically we're just trying to do some damage to each other. I'm doing more to him than he is to me, and eventually he's going to do some more shift gears, as I'm just going to continue to do frustration, trying to get him some damage on. And there's full paralyzations, and now he goes for the shift gear. So he's going to try and set up more, and I don't have any of that. He's going to go for another shift gear as I go for the roar. I'm like, no, you're not going to set up on me. I don't care. You can get out. But now out comes the Smagius. It's going to go for a nasty plot as I go for the Thunder Wave, paralyzing it, and then proceed to roar it out. So yeah, the Kling Klang's back out. I predict him to switch out this time to Zatu, and I go out into my Hariyama. And you're probably thinking, why would you go out to Hariyama on a Psychic type? Well, the Assault Vest helps, so yeah. And right there, I meant to go for Ice Punch and not Knockoff. I've just made the battle a turn less because, as you can see, I went for Bullet Punch. But yeah, the Durant's out now. Goes for an X Scissor. Doesn't do much to me as I go for Knockoff, taking out its Focus Sash. But it doesn't matter much because it's a Focus Sash. And yeah, the Durant just manages to take out my Poof and gets a critical flinch on my Grand Bull. I would have taken that Durant out right there with Fire Punch, but it doesn't matter because I can come out with Marowak and sponge 2 X Scissors and proceed to set up Stealth Rocks and knock it out with a Bone Ring, as well as the Miss Magius with a Stone Edge. And then out comes the Kling Klang, and I miss Bone Meringue. Why am I getting hacked right now? Like, seriously, it's so weird. And then I get critted by a Wild Charge after I set up my Reflect. So the hacks are just not in my favor this battle. It's not looking good. But yeah, it doesn't really matter because I can just come out with my Hariyama and proceed to knock out the thing. Whatever. But Hariyama doesn't fear Psychic types. It takes its Psychic from that Swoobat and knocks it out easily. And here is another hacks that just would have, honestly, the hacks don't matter as much because as you're gonna see, I'm gonna beat this B-barrel anyway. With my Singapore, Honestly, that all those hacks that just delayed the inevitable, made the battle a little bit longer. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, this B-Barrel got up to +6 special defense, but it doesn't really matter because I'm going to do 42% anyway with Grass Knot from my Semaphore. And I really like Semaphore. I've actually used it in OU before, like in 5th gen. And it's really powerful. Just add a life orb, give it Ice Beam, your water move of choice, and Grass Knot, and you'll be good to go. But yeah, that's the battle. Just cleaned up with Semaphore. And yeah, let's go on to the next one. This one is against a person named Choice Band Togepi. Interesting name. This person has a Zangoose, which is probably just going to be like your normal toxic boost guy. Also has a Lantern. Don't really know if it's Volt Absorb or Water Absorb. It's probably a defensive variant of some sort. Then you've got your creepy looking Ferroseed that doesn't move, which is also defensive because Eviolite on a Ferroseed is going to help you. Then also you got another defensive Pokemon in Togetic. Yeah, just put an Eviolite on that as well and you'll be good. You also have your special attackers of Victory Bell and Typhlosion. So yeah, fairly defensively balanced and team. You got your Fire, Grass, Water Core. Yeah, it doesn't really look too threatening, honestly. But you're gonna see what happens. Let's go ahead and start the battle. I start off with Hariyama as he starts off with Lantern. Take a Scald, don't get burned, knock it off. Yeah. And then I'm just gonna stay in for another Scald and somehow don't get burned again. And not wanting to take my luck on the third one, I switch out in a Totem Bird as he predicts that and goes for a Volt Switch. Which I was like, holy crap, I got predicted. And yeah, Zangoose just manages to knock out Totem Bird. That doesn't really matter, I don't really need Totem Bird, it's just a supporter. Yeah, this part of the battle right here is just me going for Bulk Up. I could have probably taken out the Ferroseed with just one Bulk Up and Fire Punch, but I wanted to set up for the rest of his team as well. And yeah, the Lantern's gonna come in and it's Death Fodder. Yeah. And here I forgot about Victory Bell being like part poison with Sludge Bomb, and yeah, I just bite the bullet there. Whoops. And yeah, I come out with Semaphore, and you're probably like, why would you come out with Semaphore? Well, first off, I'm faster. Second off, I have Ice Beam. So yeah, doesn't really matter. Next out is the Togetic, and this is why Assault Vest Hariyama is so good. He can take the hits from Togetic like crazy and respond. Like seriously, look at that. 2 Dazzling Gleams at -1 and I'm still alive and managed to take out that Togetic. But I'm gonna die to the Zangoose, which is fine with me because yeah, I served my purpose. And look at this! Look at this! Marowak just takes a Facade and responds with a Boomerang, taking out that thing. And yeah, but it doesn't really matter because Victory Bell comes in and takes me out, and I bring out Semaphore, just basically rinse repeat. Because Ferroseed comes out to take the Ice Beam, it doesn't really matter because I'm going to go for a Nasty Plot as he misses the Leech Seed, and that Leech Seed miss did actually matter because you're going to see I survived this Hidden Power Grass and take out the Typhlosion with a Scald. And now it's just Furfru versus Victory Bell, and I'm somehow faster, which is weird. And I'm just going to manage to take out the Victory Bell with 2 Frustrations. Yeah, I was kind of confused that I was faster than the Victory Bell. And I'm really glad that I survived that Hidden Power Grass, because if I didn't, this battle would have gone the other way and I would have lost. As well as that Leech Seed miss. So yeah, both of these battles were really close and could have gone the other way if a few things had just gone a little bit differently. But yeah, that's the end of this video. If you liked it, you can go ahead and leave a like. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, you can leave them down below. And if you like me and want to see more, you can go ahead and subscribe. That's all your choice, and until later,